Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about patch 10.1 and I will explain one thing that you can do during the first few hours of patch 10.1 in order to make a lot of gold. This is something that I already mentioned briefly in a video I released 2 days ago where I was going through all the different things you should do during the first few hours of patch 10.1 and also of season 2 in order to make millions of gold. But in today's video, I really just want to focus a little bit more on this specific point because this is something that you will be able to do as soon as patch 10.1 will be released, and probably it will only be good for the first few days. And so really you want to make sure to do that as soon as you can. So basically with patch 10.1, we're getting a new pet that you can buy with all the different pet charms, and this pet is Miloh. This is another really cute little dog pet, and this is something that, as you can see, will cost you 2,500 of the polished pet charms. And then, as always, you can directly sell the pet on the auction house, or you can also decide to learn it and then cage it and sell it on the auction house. So in order to get this pet, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is to get 2,500 of the polished pet charms, and then you want to come here in the Zarlek Cavern. So just here exactly. And you want to talk to Explorer Buzzard. And as you can see, it will sell you this new companion, as well as all the other ones that were introduced with Dragonflight. And of course, if you are not in the Zarek Cavern, you can also directly go in the Azure Span in Iskara, and here you will have Pachu, who is also selling some of these pets, including Miloh. So really, if you already have some of these pet charms, just make sure to save some of them until Wednesday. And first thing you should do is really go buy the pet, post it on the auction house, and wait for it to sell. If you're amongst the first people posting it on the auction house, trust me, there is a pretty good chance that you will be able to get a few sales early on in patch 10.1. But if you're waiting even just like 1 or 2 weeks, probably the market on many realms is already going to be a little bit like oversaturated, and then the value is probably going to drop quite a lot. So if you're wondering how you can actually get some of these polished pet charms, it's pretty simple. You have 3 main ways. The first one is simply by completing some of the world quest for battle pets. So as you can see, sometimes they will reward you with some of these polished pet charms. And what's good is the fact that you can do that in the Dragon Isles. You can also do that in the different zones of BFA. So as you can see, for instance, here as well. And finally, you can also do that in all the different zones of Shadowlands. So really, normally you have quite a lot of these different little quests that you can do in order to get a lot of these polished pet charms. Then you have the mission table from Shadowlands, where you can get some of these pretty easily as well. This is probably the easiest way to get a lot. What people do usually is they just have all their alts camping this and basically always trying to get some new ones. And then like that, you can really get a lot of these polished pet charms. And these missions are usually pretty easy to complete. And finally, you can also normally get some when you win some of the PvP battles. So you want to do is go in your collection in Pet Journal and just click on find battles. But this one, I haven't really tried it a lot. So for me, I would highly recommend you, if you actually want to get your hands on a lot of these pet charms, to do the mission table. And also, of course, to do all the different world quests from BFA, Shadowlands, and Dragonflight. And one thing that is very important to mention is the fact that all these different pet charms are binds to your account. So it means that, for instance, if you're doing it on 10 alts at the time, you will be able to get quite a lot just by doing it on all these different alts. And then you can send everything on one character and buy, for instance, the pet with this character. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to make some gold with this new pet. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great Sunday. Bye.